Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan. I'm gonna be doing a quick video talking about Ethereum, what I think about Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin, let's get this straight, is the king of cryptocurrency. I'll always say that. It is the safest safest crypto investment by far. But Ethereum does have a lot of great utility in the long term, and I do see Ethereum probably at $7,000 to $12,000 in the long term, maybe even more. Why, you might ask, what makes it special, what's different about Bitcoin, is because, for one, Bitcoin is basically just a good store of value for right now. That's all it's good for, which is great. Definitely see it at $300,000+ in the long term. But with Bitcoin, the main issue is it doesn't really have smart contracts and other infrastructure to be able to do certain things. There's a lot of things you can only do with fiat currency. For example, credit card systems, loaning systems. You want to take out a loan for a car, like auto loans, mortgages, all that other stuff, and these contract systems, legal things. Legal contracts of like different like distribution of money and how to regulate it, or every month get charged a certain amount of money, like for major companies like Verizon, or basically like insurance or anything that does like an automatic payment at the first of every month. Like all those other things are pretty much only, you can't really do that on Bitcoin, at least not anytime soon. In Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin being a genius, when you invest into companies like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, one of the main things you want to look at is the CEO. What are the CEO's capabilities? How smart is this guy? And do you really see him running and creating a successful company? Vitalik Buterin is one thing you got to look at. The guy who created it, what his capabilities are. He is a genius, and if anyone can figure out this crypto thing, no one's going to be able to do it better than him. And I feel like in the long term, he's going to build a very, very intelligently made, really well-designed infrastructure for regulating these systems of mortgages, auto loans, credit card usage, like as far as like in a system of like borrowing money, like borrowing currency and borrowing value. Like that's going to be like implemented into the crypto space, and I feel like Vitalik Buterin is the best man to be able to do this, and he's going to do it better than anybody else in the long term. There might be different ICOs out there, different coins out there that are a little bit ahead of him right now as we speak, but I feel like in the next few years it's going to catch up real quick. I see Ethereum, once they implement sharding or whatever else they need to do to it, it's going to be millions of transactions per second. Scalability is going to be no issue at all. And right now as we speak, Ethereum, whether you like it or not, is the backbone of the entire altcoin market. So as money flows in and out of Ripple and EOS, Ethereum right now on most of the major exchanges is the medium of exchange for those. You don't really transfer fiat currency out through different exchanges like boom, 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 3 seconds. Ethereum is what you need when you want to obtain these altcoins. If you want to trade in and out of altcoins, through Ethereum is the best way to trade in and out of these altcoins, period. Bitcoin, not as very practical right now to trade in and out of altcoins. It takes a long time to move them in and out of exchanges, especially when the price starts coming up to $20,000, $30,000. I mean, it takes days. It's going to start taking days to transfer, for these Bitcoins to transfer in and out of the different exchanges. Now, that will definitely change the long term. I feel like there's something being implemented that's going to solve the scalability issue. But the infrastructure, right now, right now it is the backbone of the entire altcoin market. So as money flows in and out of these altcoins, Ripple and EOS and all the other ones, Nanotron, IOTA, blah, 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 money is going to, by default, automatically be flowing in and out of Ethereum. So money goes where it flows, and it's going to flow into Ethereum because it has to pretty much go through Ethereum, as that's the most practical way to move money in and out of altcoins and transfer through them. So as money flows into the altcoin space, flows into all these other altcoins, Ethereum is the medium of exchange for it. So Ethereum is going to skyrocket, just like it did. If you notice on the charts, Ethereum skyrocketed right after Ripple started coming down, because the first place that they took when that Ripple pumped all the way up and had like $100 billion market cap, guess what happened? Guess what happened, guys? Fucking the second fucking money started flowing in and out of XRP, it went straight into Ethereum, because that's the first place it went when it left XRP. Where's the first place all the money goes when it exits XRP during that pump? It goes straight to Ethereum. So anytime anything pumps, the first place it goes to is Ethereum. That's the first place it's going to go to. So yeah, money's going to fly right into the fucking Ethereum, and it's just the market for it. So that's, it has so many different use cases, and then you got to look at the creator of and the one who's in charge of building and designing the infrastructure for this blockchain technology. Look at him, he's gonna figure it out. I think he's gonna figure it out, So that's just my opinion. Peace out.